Productive chilling is something new I'm trying out. I used to try to be so busy all the time. Grinding, achieving, buying, investing, perfecting, comparing, chasing the success everyone talks about, defined by society as an abundance of money and friends and things. The more I did, the more I was worth to myself. I was ashamed of taking a break. I didn't even know who I was without all this busyness and hard work. It was like my identity.
Now, this isn't just about feeling busy. We're talking about a real, established psychological pattern, and to help us figure out the line between hard work and addiction, we're going to use the Bergen Work Addiction Scale, or BWAS. This scale was developed by researchers and is based on the 7 core elements of addiction. They didn't just ask a few people, they surveyed over 11,769 individuals to make sure the scale is rock solid. This means we have a scientifically backed way to see if your business is actually an addiction. Let's dive into those 7 elements. Salience. Is work the most important thing in your life? Mood modification. Do you work to reduce feelings of guilt, anxiety, or helplessness? Tolerance. Do you constantly need to increase the amount of your work to get a buzz or satisfaction? Withdrawal. Do you feel stressed, irritable, or restless when you can't work? Conflict. Has your work caused conflicts with family, friends, hobbies, or health? Relapse. Have you tried to cut down on work but failed? Problems. Has your work caused actual physical or mental health problems? If you scored high on our 7 signs, the first, most powerful thing you have to do is rebuild your boundaries. The digital detox. You must set an absolute cutoff time for work, say 6 p.m. At that time, you put your laptop in a drawer, turn off all work notifications on your phone. If you're checking email at the dinner table, you're telling your brain, your family, and your body that work is more important than rest. Stop giving work that power. The tech-free transition. The mind struggles to switch from a work role to a home role, especially if you're working from home. Create a transition ritual. When you finish work, go for a 15-minute walk, listen to a specific playlist, or do a 5-minute stretch. This signals your brain that the workday is officially over. The power of no. Workaholics love saying yes because it validates them. You need to learn to say no without guilt. When asked to take over a new task, don't auto-reply yes. Reply, I'll check my capacity and get back to you. The simple pause lets you prioritize your energy over the immediate need for validation. The second pillar addresses a key element of the BWAS, withdrawal. Work addicts feel restless and anxious when they aren't working. The cure is learning the art of doing nothing. Schedule anti-work activities. Don't just leave open slots of time. That's when the urge to work sneaks in. You must formally schedule hobbies, time with friends, or simply reading a book. Put it in your calendar. Call it hobby appointment or mindless zone. This time is non-negotiable. Find a non-productive hobby. A work addict's hobby is often a side hustle or something with a qualifiable goal, like running a marathon. You need a truly unproductive hobby, something where the only goal is enjoyment. Think painting, gardening, playing a musical instrument, or just watching a silly movie. The mindful break. When you take a break, take a break. Step away from the screen. Focus only on your breath, the feel of your feet on the floor, or the smell of your coffee. This trains your brain to be present and not to wander back to the to-do list. Finally, we have to look deeper. Work addiction, like any addiction, is often a coping mechanism. What is the work covering up? Identify the void. Are you working to avoid uncomfortable emotions, relationship, conflict, or insecurity about your value? Is your worth only tied to your output? you will never feel worthy enough. You have to separate your worth as a person from your productivity as a worker. Start small, start today. Your life, your relationships, and ultimately even your productivity will thank you for it.